Hello, Alan. Hello, Roland. Am I audible?
Hello, hello.
Okay, okay.
Hello.
Okay, so yesterday we had a discussion about list data type, right or not? Yesterday we were talking about list data type, and today we will continue with the dictionary part. So there is a another data type which is called dictionary. We are going to start. So just create a new collab file in your folder. Just click on new, just click on more, and just click on Google Collaboratory. Okay, now confirming. Have you opened this?
Yes, baby, I'm not saved it.
Okay. Dictionary data type. So I have just renamed this and not sharing. Just click on connect. And just put a heading here, dictionary. What about dictionary? So first of all, I would say it is a collection slash higher data type in the Python, and the most thing about dictionary part is that the complete dictionary. So it has key value pairs. Now, what do you mean by key value pairs? Let me show you. So we were just talking about dictionary. So dear, dictionary means I have already talked about this. It is a key value pairs. Key value pairs. So key is acting as a numbers or columns, and value is acting as a data. So if I write, so it will be look like this. So for first position, we have Python. For the second position, we have MySQL. For the third position, for the column, and we can say machine learning, so ML. So what these are number? These numbers are key. Key of what? These values. Understood? And if I write like this, Python, the fees of Python is $100. Fees of MySQL is $80. ML is $150. Okay, so we can write like this also. So key can be a string data type or numbers format. Okay, both the numbers are we can write here. So this is also a key and this is also a value. Doesn't matter that we are writing in key as a number or in string. Okay, but at the left side, whatever we are writing, that will act as a key, and at the other side, that will be the corresponding value. Clear, Roland?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, clear this?
I'm
Clear.
still trying to.
Okay, don't worry. Once you go for hands-on, then you can easily understand.
Mhm.
Now, it is defined by the it is defined by the curly braces, curly brackets, curly brackets. Okay, so if we talk about list, that is defined by the square bracket. But when we talk about dictionary, it is defined by the curly bracket. So whatever we are defining, we will put a uh, curly bracket, and inside that we will write our data. Now, dictionary is ordered, means there is an order. So order means we can work on indexing, we can work on slicing, right or not? If there is no order, then how can we do indexing part or order? I mean indexing or slicing part. So there is an order. Order means the position of each and every element is a fixed, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So there is an order. Now, dictionary is an mutable. Mutable means we can add elements, we can remove elements, we can update the elements. But there is a condition, but it doesn't allow duplicates. If we try to put the duplicate value, it will never be allowed. Okay, so this is about the dictionary. Now, what I'm doing here, create a dictionary. So I'm taking a variable that is dict1. Again, dict stands for the keyword that we are using in dictionary. So dict is your keyword. So we will not use dict as a variable. So that's why I have put 1 here. So dict1 is your variable now. Now put the curly brackets. Press the enter, or do one thing. Uh, I'm creating a variable. So first I will write the key. So key is your 1 colon. At the other side, you will put a value. So I'm going to write some fruits name. So this is what, that is your key. That is your key, and that is your value. Now put the comma for the second value. Press the enter. Then second number, space, colon, banana. Third number, press enter. Put 3 here, colon, and other fruit name, apple. Same 4, mango. At the fifth number, cherry. Okay, and just run it. So this is your dictionary. How we can create a dictionary with the key value pairs. Understood? Now I think it is clear to you.
Yeah, it's clear.
Perfect. Now dict1, just call the variable. So it will be look like this. So 1 stand for orange, 2 stand for banana, 3 stand for apple, mango, and cherry, so on. Now, as I told you, we can do the indexing and slicing. So let's say if I want to fetch the banana. So I would write DICT, and in this part I will put 2 here. I will put 2 here. Why? Because the key for the banana is 2 here. So if you want to access the elements, that will be accessed by the key of the value, and just run it and see banana is here. Now same here, DICT1, if you want to fetch the last element, so you have to put 5. Now your question should be, hey Suren, how would I know that how many elements we have in this particular DICT1?
Can I
And
share
how?
my screen?
Yes, Alan.
Let me
Uh, so there is an indentation error, or see, right after the orange, you have to put a comma. Otherwise, how the Python will understand these are the separate variables. I mean, separate values. Just put the comma. Okay, same for banana, same for apple. You have to put yes. Now just run it. Let me check invalid syntax. Okay, just go to the key uh, just before one, there is a space. Okay, now just run it. Still happening. Okay, there is a space between comma and banana. See, comma and B. Still getting. Let me check once more. Uh, no. I think just do one thing. Okay, just take your cursor at the second position. I mean second number. Take your cursor at the second number. No, not this second number. The key for second number key. Where two is written. Where two is written. Where the key of banana is written. See, 2. Take your cursor at the 2. At the number. Yeah, yeah. Left. Just put 2 here. Okay. Don't worry. Give me the access. Okay, don't do anything, okay? Okay, so there was an indentation error. You have put 2 here, right after the third. So don't be write any number just before any variable. Okay, otherwise it will raise an error. Okay, okay, Alan.
Okay. So now is when I run it, doesn't show me nothing.
So you have to call it. Okay, you have to
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
call the variable, and we can do the indexing part. Just do this.
Just one dict
Dict one, then put the
dict
column.
one.
Okay.
Got. And then we can we can in ins indexing indexing
Actually,
nice
it's indexing. It's not
indexing
indexing.
nice. Okay, thank you. Okay, done.
Okay, perfect. Now, if you want to check the keys, check all the keys of the dictionary. So we have a attribute that is called dict. Just make put the variable name and just put the dot here, and then we have key e key eys keys, and just put the parenthesis and just run it. See, we will get all the keys number here. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total, how many keys we have? 5 keys. Same for values. We can take a list of all the values of the dictionary, values of the dictionary. Dict one dot values. Put the parenthesis and just run it. See, now we get the list of all the values in the dictionary. And tell me, if you want to know that how many numbers or how many items we have in this dictionary, so that how will you find this? If you want to know how many number of elements or how many number of items, we generally called items when it comes to dictionary. So elements means we are using list, and items means we are using dictionary. Now tell me, check how many items we have in the dictionary.
dict1 dot
dict1 dot
um, items.
dict1 dot items. Okay, so by using dict1 dot items, we can find how many number of no actually the key values and the key and the values, but I'm just talking about how many elements or how many items we have. So we have a length function. We have already talked about this length of dict1. So when I run this, it will count all the items. So in total, how many elements? We have 5 items in this. And first of all, just do some settings here. Have you uh, have you disabled your auto generation code? Just click on the setting. There is an option just left before just before the share option. There is a open setting option. Just click on this.
Right.
And just click on AI assistance and just uncheck these 3 boxes. Is it unchecked already or not?
Right.
Sorry.
Yes, it's on check already.
What about Alan?
Yes.
So just uncheck these boxes. Okay. And just go to the editor and just uncheck the first one, means show context powered code completion.
You're saying check, right?
Yeah, just uncheck the first one, show context powered. Just find
Right.
show context powered and just uncheck this.
Done.
And just save it. Okay, so similarly we have a function that is called item. So with this we get the tuple values of dictionary. So dict1 dot item, put the parenthesis and just run it. So we get all the values with the key value pairs. Okay, see, this is a list of tuple. I can say this is list of tuples. Now, what is tuple? Don't be confused. Tuple is whatever inside the parenthesis. This is a tuple, okay, which is separated by the comma. Don't worry, we will also going to be learn for tuple what exactly this is. But this is a list of the tuples. See, we have a list of the tuples value, right? So whenever the question will appear in front of you, like what is the meaning of dot items, what we actually get from the items. So you can say basically we get all the information in a dictionary in the form of list of tuples. Okay. Similarly, if you want to create a dictionary having keys, having keys as strings. Now this time I'm creating a dictionary, but in this time key would be strings value. For example, dict2 is equals to, put the curly brackets, and inside the quotation, whatever the item you are writing, whatever the characters you are writing, you have to put inside the quotation mark. Okay. So let's say Python and then colon, and I would say 10,000 or 1,000, $1,000. Okay. And again, I'm taking machine learning, $1,500, comma, deep learning, then again $2,000, comma, Power BI, let's say $800, and just run it. Now, if you want to check what is the uh, what is the fees of the deep learning, so what I will write DICT2, put the square bracket inside this. I will write DL, and when I run this, we get the answer 2000. Why? Because DL is the key and 2000 its value. Now, whatever we have seen in the list data type, like if we want to sort our list, we can put sort value. We can put the function that is called sort. Now, what about dictionary? If you want to sort it, then we have a sorted function. Sort the values using sorted function. Sorted function. So I would say in list we have sort function, but in dictionary we have a sorted. Okay, so just keep it in your mind. So I will write sorted in the parenthesis. I will pass dict2 and just run it. See, D comes first, then M comes second, then Power BI, then P by Python. So it will automatically comes in A to Z format. Okay. What if I tell you that if you want to make it in descending order, or descending order, or we can say in reverse order. So same thing you have to do, sorted dict2 and comma reverse is equals to true. Reverse is equals to true, and just run it. See, automatically the last one becomes first, second last comes second, and so on. Now, what about inserting the values? Okay, just complete this much.
Thank you. Will you scroll down a little bit, please?
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Now I'm going to make a heading that is inserting or adding the keys and values. Like I, I say insert the key as uh, as 5 and the value and the related value for the key. So let's say at the left side, what I'm going to do is dict2, I will put the key. So the key would be uh, let's say Tableau. Tableau is a data visualization software, and I will be writing 5 here and just run it. Now, when I check dic2, see now at the fifth position we have Tableau, and the corresponding value is 5. We can also modify the key. Modify the key. So let's say instead of Python means for the first position, instead of Python, I want to change. I want to make the change dict2 instead of Python. I mean, instead of 1000, I am going to make the changes, means modifying it. I am going to write 2000 and just run it. See, dict2 what happened? Okay, the new Python comes here at the last position. Or actually, it is happening. Why? Because I have taken P as a small letter, but in my actual dictionary, P was in capital letter. So when I try to change it and just run it, and when I check dictionary 2, see now it's converted. Initially it was 1000, but now it's converted into 2000. So Python is a case sensitive. That's why you have to be very careful about the upper cases and the lower cases. Okay. Now this is all about the insert. Now what about deletion of the elements? So delete the item from, or we can say delete the last inserted item from the dictionary. So in list we have a method that is pop, but in this dictionary we have a pop item. So dict2 dot pop item. Pop item means, so how can you remember it? So in dictionary we have items, and if you want to delete the last inserted item, so you can connect item is only in the dictionary, so we can write pop item and just put the parenthesis, just run it. See, Python 2000, the last item will be removed. Now when you check dict2, it is not anymore inside the dictionary. The last is tableau. What if I ask you then remove particular item from the dictionary? So we can apply pop. So dict2 dot pop pop, and if you know about your uh, dictionary key name, so see automatically it is asking you key in string format. Okay, so inside the quotation I will say I want to delete tableau. So just write the exact name whatever we have inside the dictionary. Just write the name of the key and just run it. See, it says 5 has deleted from the table. Now, DICT2, see, we don't have any table. Why? Because we have removed successfully. Clear?
Yeah.
Now, one more thing about I have forgotten at last class. Count function. See, if I'm writing x is equals to, I'm going to write a list. Let's say 44, then 10, then again 10, then 12, then again 10, then 15, then 55. So now tell me how many tens are there?
We have to retain.
3 10. But because this is a very small data, so you can just quickly count here. But what if I ask you that you have a large amount of data and you want to check whether how many students with the same name you have in this list and how many numbers you have with the same name, then there is a problem, right? So we have a count function. So we will write x dot count and just count 10. And when I run this, see automatically it will count. There are 3 tens are in the list. Clear? So basically this is this is actually counting the number of values, how many times the number will appears. Clear?
Clear.
Sorry, not clear. Can you repeat that again, please?
Okay. See, how many times 10 is inside the list? 3 times, right? So actually count function will count the number of characters. Doesn't matter that is a single character or or any name or any character. Doesn't matter. It will count the number of occurrence inside the variable. Okay.
Understood.
S-
Understood.
Yeah. So let's say I'm going to write one more question. Let's say x is equals to, I'm going to write the name. Let's say Alan, Sam, Roland. And I'm saying one more Alan is there. Okay. And I'm saying one more Alan is there. Okay. So because I don't know how many Alan are there with the same name in my list, but I want to check. So I will say x dot count, just count the number of occurrence of Alan. See, 3 times Alan is here, right? Clear?
Yeah, it's clear. It's clear.
Okay.
That is the question I
Now,
wanted. That is the question I wanted to ask about names. But you have answered it.
yes, yes, yes. Now, let me write one more question. Then we will have a break and just try to solve the question. Uh, like name is equals to, I'm going to write I love playing cricket and I love the IPL. See, basically in this, count the number of words in the above variable. The answer should be what? Uh, let's count the word 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. The answer should be 9. Why? Because this is a very, simple sentence. So that's why I've already count that. But what if I ask you if you have a large amount of text and you want to count how many numbers in that? So this is the question. Okay. And it will be solved with the help of count function. So you have to understand, you have to think about that. How can I apply count function for counting the number of words in the name variable? Clear? I'm going to share this file in the chat box. If you have any doubt, so you can open this collab. Just take a very quick break here. Okay, have you solved this question?
Sure.
Yes, how you have solved this question? Yes, Roland, what about you?
I tried. I was not able.
Okay. See, this is simple. As I told you, the count will go inside the values and it will count the particular character. Doesn't matter if this is a space, doesn't matter if this is any character or number, doesn't matter. But it will count the number of occurrence of that particular character. So see, if we count the number of spaces, if we count the number of spaces, then automatically we can uh, we can go for the number of words less than one. I mean, less than the number of words, one less than the number of words. So let's say how many characters we have, how many words we have. Total 9 words we have. But if we count the number of spaces, one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Wait.
So total how many number of how many number of this number of spaces we have?
8.
Eight spaces. And if we add one more on that, then we get the answer. So think of that. Always one more number we have in the sentence that will equal to the number of words, right? So I will say name dot count inside the parenthesis. Just put the quotation and just put a space and just count it. See, total number of spaces are 8 here. Now, when I add one more on that, we get the answer. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Perfect. Now just do one thing. Go to your folder, the folder that you have created at the beginning of the classes, and just make a new full app file. We are going to start tuple and then we will complete it set. Two more data types we have to complete, that is tuple and set. So just click on new, just click on more, just click on Google Collaboratory. Just click on connect. Just rename the file. So tuple data type. So when I talk about tuple data type, so first of all, this is ordered, this is immutable. See, immutable means once the tuple created can't be changed. And elements are separated by the comma. Syntax is simple parenthesis, and it allows duplicate values. Okay, this is all about tuple. Now create a tuple. So tup1, I'm writing tup1. So tup1 is equals to, as I said, syntax is parenthesis. So just put parenthesis, just put the parenthesis, and I'm writing some elements like 4, comma 5, comma 7, comma 8, comma 9, comma 10, and just run it. And when I print, and if you want to check the data type, check the data type of the variable. Okay, so we have a function called type function. So we can check any of the variable data types with the help of type function. And I will write tup1. And when I run this, we'll get the answer. See, this is a tuple. Clear? So we have elements which is separated by the comma and enclosed by the parenthesis, and that is equals to tuple. Now we can create the tuple with list also. So let's say tup2 is equals to, and you can write tuple, and inside the parenthesis you will pass a list of the numbers. For example, 10, comma 20, comma 30, comma 50, comma 100. And see, tup2. And when I run this, see, so this is also the method to define a tuple. And see, if I'm writing tup3 is equals to, tup3 is equals to, in the parenthesis, let's say 5 and comma. Tell me, is it a tuple or not? Alan, Roland, tell me, is it kind of a tuple?
No, for me, I think it's not double.
See, think like that. Uh, if I put any comma right after a single element,
Yes.
that will consider as a tuple. See, I'm
Okay.
going to check it. Type tup3. See, it says tuple. And same thing, if I write like tup is equals to, if I am writing single element without using any comma, and when I check type of tup, it says it is an integer. See, so now you make the difference When I put a single comma, that will be considered as a tuple. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay. Could you scroll up a little bit, please? Just
Is
give me
it
a
fine?
second, please. Yes, you just give me a second.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Now we can access the elements with the indexing. Why? Because this is an ordered collection. So let's say TUP TUP2, and I want first three letters. So I will write 3. See, we get 10, 20, and 30. Why? Because, okay, just let me do one thing. Just call the TUP2. Now, first three letter is 10, 20, and 30. Okay. Now, same thing. If you want to fetch 10 and 50, so TUP2, put the square bracket, starting from 0, colon, and up to 4, and the step will be 3. See, 10 and 50. So 0 stand for starting from first character, and how many characters you want to calculate? 4 characters. So one,
Four.
2, 3, 4, and 3 means I want to skip 3 numbers. So 1, 2, 3. Third position is 50.
Okay. Okay.
Could you explain the last part, please?
See, it is very simple. Let's say we have 10, 20, 40, and 60. And if I want to fetch the first and the last, so we have a method like stop, step, sorry, we have to start, we have to stop, and we have to take step. So starting from the first position, right? So X, I will write 0. Position of the first element is 0. Then colon, stop. Stop at the fourth number of elements. So I will write 4. And what step you have taken? You have to take. See, by default, the step is 1. But here, at what position you have to shift? First, second, and third. So you will write 3 here. You want to skip 3 positions. So 1, 2, 3. So I will write 3. So then right after this, you will get the first position, means first element, and the last element. Clear?
Clear. Clear.
Yeah.
Position is.
Okay, let's take one more example. For example, you want to fetch 20 and 60. Then what will be the code? Tell me.
0,
0, Not 0. What is the position of 20 here?
Position of
1,
20 is 2.
Position of 20 is
2.
1,
No,
yes,
2.
1.
Yeah.
Position of 20 is 1. See, indexing will start from 0.
Okay,
20
yeah.
is 1, 40 is 2, and 60 is 3, right?
Yes.
mhm,
So this is the indexing position. Basically, the start is the indexing position. If you want to write it, so you can write it. Stop is your actual position. And the step, how many numbers you have to skip. Now, I want 20 and 60. So the position,
okay,
the index position is of 20 is 1, and then colon,
1, then 2
stop at,
points, and then 4,
then 4, then
because there's 4, and then give you 163.
yeah, 3. Perfect. Now you get the concept. Clear?
Please, I wish to ask, right? If the position is that is 2 and 16, which means the 20 fall under 1 because the index start with 0, right? The index start with 0, which means 2 is 1. Now 60, um 20, 40, 60. So I don't understand why you are putting the 4 instead of, I don't understand why the position of 4 instead.
The position. So this is your actual position. Okay. At the
Yes,
stop, at the stop, we write the actual position. So what is the
yes,
actual position of 60? How many elements? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's why I've written 4 here.
yes. Okay, okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got it now.
Yeah.
So you always put the number of the elements in the middle, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
So by default, the step is 1. Okay. If you want to skip only one elements, let's say 10, then 20, then 40, you never write any number at the step position. But if you want to write any specific number, if you want to skip the number specific numbers, okay, so then you have to mention here. Okay, so that's why I have mentioned 3 here. Otherwise, let's say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. And if you want these numbers 20, 30, and 40, so what I will write? X position of 20 is 1.
1,
So 1, then colon. How many numbers? What is the position of 40? What is the actual position of 40? 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
So I will write 4. So basically, start is your index position. Stop is your actual position. You have to count from first. Okay. Then step, number of skip values. Okay. So by default, I'm not going to skip any number. I'm going to jump a second next number. So that's why I have not defined any. And if you write like this, 1 comma 4 colon 1, that will be the same answer. Why? Because I'm going to jump to the next number. Then again the next number. So that is shifting to 1, right? And if you
Yes,
want to shift from 20 to 40, that it means you are shifting to 2. So you will write 1 colon 4 colon 2. Clear?
clear.
Perfect. See, we can concatenate the tuple also. For example, tup1 is equals to 4 comma 5, and one more tup2 is equals to 6 comma 7. And when I run this, and when I type concat is equals to tup1 plus tup2, and just call the variable concat. Okay, this is concat. See, it will add these numbers 4, 5, 6, and 7. Clear? And similarly, if you write like this, tup1 and multiply by tup2. Okay, the non-integer tuples. So let's say if you want to multiply by tup1, I want to multiply by 2. So it will repeat the numbers. See, 4, 5, 4, 5. Why? Because it's already 4, 5. So 4, 5 multiply by 2. So I'm going to repeat these numbers. Repetition of the numbers. Clear? And see, what if I ask you, let's say you have a large amount of data. Okay, you have a large amount of data, and you want to check what is the index position of that particular number. So let's say I don't know what is the index position of 50. Okay, I don't know. So we can check it. tup2 dot index. So index of 50. Sorry. So the index position of 50 is 3. So we can exactly know what would be the index position of that particular element. Okay.
Will you
Index.
scroll up a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit, please? Mm, and that, and that, top one, top two, oh, and cat. Scroll down a little bit, please. Okay, right there. I see. And I share my screen. Okay, here I so can cat 4, 5, 6, 7, and then top equal top one times repetition of the numbers top. And when I run it, show me this.
Okay, Alan, am I audible to you? So, Alan, you have to multiply by some numbers. Right after the star, you have to put any number.
Here,
Right after the star. TUP1, then star, then put any number.
okay, top
TUP1, then star, then just put any number that you want to repeat.
here.
At the first number, TUP is equals to TUP1, then star, then you have to put any number. You missed that.
Okay, okay. Like,
Now, just run it.
you run it.
No, why you have deleted that too? M- Star means
Oh,
multiplying by number.
but you have the same lines, the same two lines
So don't worry, don't worry. Right after the star, where is your star?
right here.
Just put any number. 2, not 23. Okay, now just run it. See?
Right.
So that is what? That repetition of the number. So TUP 1, then multiplying by 2. So that means repetition of the numbers. Okay.
What about
Now just run.
below?
Now just run it. So just go upside. Just go upside
Sorry,
where you have defined the top 2.
here,
Okay, just go upside. Go upside. One more time. Okay. Just copy this third number of code. Just copy this. The up, the upside. Yeah. Just copy it. The whole code. Yeah. Okay. Just copy it. Control C. Okay.
copy. Oh no, wait.
You can
Copy.
control C. You can control C. Okay.
Okay, okay, copy.
Control and then C.
Okay,
Then just go downside at the left at at the last. Okay. Just go downside. Okay. Just paste here.
here,
Paste it. Control V. Now just run it. Okay. Now just write the same code. tup2 dot index tup2 dot index
to that.
dot. It's not colon. It's dot index and the index number that what you are writing.
So I have a small keyboard. Okay,
Okay.
50.
Yeah. That means you can write any number. That's totally up to you. Now just run it. Okay. So first you have to call that tup2. Okay, whatever the variable you have defined. Okay.
Okay, so I have to erase this.
Yeah, you can delete it.
Okay, okay, thank
Clear?
you.
Yeah. Uh, Nazneen, am I audible to you? Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi. Yes.
Nazneen, yeah, yeah. Actually, the class is going on, so you have to wait for 20 minutes more, okay?
Oh, I see. I was wondering why it's like this. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yes,
I
yes,
joined
yes.
the previous
This is
class.
another class, okay?
Okay. Sure. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
leaving. Thanks. See you.
Yeah, we will meet in next 20 minutes, okay?
Okay. Sure.
Now we are talking about set. Set data type. Now, a set basically is an unordered collection. That means we cannot do the indexing. It takes unique elements. That means doesn't allow duplicate values. Duplicates, duplicate values. Syntax is curly bracket. Now I'm writing create a set. So set one, again we cannot use set because set is a keyword. Set one is equals to, put the curly brackets, let's say 1 comma 2 comma 3, and just run it. And when you check set one, print, I'm going to print in a single line like set one, and print the type of set one. So it says class set because this is a set data type, and this is your set 1 2 3. We can also create a set using list. So either you can create a list separately, or you can use set function. Okay, so let's say set2 is equals to, just use set function, and inside this you can pass a list of the elements. Let's say 5 comma 6 comma 8 comma 9 comma 10, and just run it. See, set 2. Clear? And let's say you have a list of this number. You have a list 1 is equals to, you have the list of this number, and you want to convert it into tuple. Means you are converting one data type into second or others. So convert the list into tuple. So actually a set, okay, into set. So set2 is equals to set and just pass the variable list1. Okay, you have to pass the variable inside the parenthesis. And when I run this and set2, see now it's automatically converted into set. Now it is comes in curly brackets. Now initially it was in list. Okay, clear, Alan? Do you have any confusion? You can ask me. Okay.
Yes, so it's convert the list into set.
Yes,
So I
yes.
got that
Converting
one.
the list
Okay.
into set. Okay, by using set function.
Okay, I got that one. My can you scroll down, please? Okay. Okay. Got it. So set to list. Set. Oh, got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Now addition of adding the elements in set. In set. Add, for example, set2. So let's say I want to add an element. Add an element to set. So I will write, we have a add function. Okay. Set2 dot add, and I want to add an apple. Okay. Uh, when I run this and when I check set2, see now it's apple is right here. But we can use add for inserting a single element. Okay. Add can insert a single element at a time. Then what about multiple items, multiple elements? So for multiple elements, insert multiple elements. So we have update function. Update function. So I will write set1 or set2 dot update, and inside the update I have to pass a list of the values that I want to insert. For example, banana. Let's say I'm going to write some name. Let's say Alan. Plan step solution. And when I run this, now check set2. See, spelling is mistake. Clear? So this is how we can add the elements with the help of add and update. Clear?
It's clear.
Now the last thing is deletion of the elements. Deletion of the elements. So basically we have a remove function. We have a remove function. Remove function removes the specific element from the set, and it raised an error if the value doesn't exist, if the value is not present. Now there is one more function called discard function. It do the same thing but does not raise an error if the value is not present in the set. Okay, basically remove will raise an error if the value is not present in the set, and discard will never raise an error if the value is not present in the set. Now check it. See, tuple 2. We are calling tuple 2. Oh, sorry, tuple, not tuple 2, set 2. So first I will remove set 2 dot remove. So by mistake I have a rel-end. Okay, that is completely wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove RALAND rel-end. Okay, and when I run this, see, now we don't have any rel-end. Okay, now if there is no any name called Relen, and again I'm going to remove the same name dot remove, it will raise an error. Why? Because the character that you are looking for removing, that does not exist. See, key error. Clear? Now set to, and I am using discard function. Okay, so set to dot discard. I am going to discard apple. So set to, see, now I don't have any apple here. Now again I am going to remove, means discard apple again. Why? Because I know that this is not present in my set anymore. And still I am trying to discard it. Then when I call the variable, it doesn't raise an error. See, now you make the difference, right? So I'm going to share this file in the chat box. So just keep it for your response, for your reference. Clear, everyone? Do you have any question?
No, for now it's cool.
Perfect. See, and for the practice part, I'm going to share one more assignment. So just take it as for your assignment. Give me a minute. So Alan and Roland, take the file from the chat box I have recently shared. So in this PDF file, there are a lot of questions related to higher data structures. Okay,
Okay.
so you can make practice in between these 5 days. Okay, and we will
Okay.
be soon next in the next week. Okay, in next Saturday. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Okay, okay. Then see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.